Okay, so this is one of my exciting videos. So there I was placing a trade, and I use the MT5 to select the kind of lot, the amount I would like to risk. I'm only risking $100 per trade. So this trade, you can see on the clock right there on top, it was taken around 10 o'clock midnight 22:05. That's when I took the trade, and this is after a very, very long time, after some hours the next day, and the TP is right there on those lows. Why am I aiming for those lows? Because I'm aiming for those lows. Okay, so if you take a good look on that trade, you will notice that I moved my stop loss to break even before to break even. So after moving my stop loss to break even, now I can either get stopped out with no damage, or I can get my TP hit. So if you have been following this series for the 1K to 2K, you will see that most of the time I make money and then I lose it, make money and then I lose it. So I think since I'm such a good problem solver, I've found out the solution. My problem is every time I make money, I start risking more. So for now, I'm just going to keep risking $100, and I'm not going to up the risk. Okay, so no matter how much I make, no matter how much I do, I'm just going to keep risking $100 and not risk more than that for this small account to grow. Because I've noticed that most of the time when I make money, I end up losing it again. Make money, end up losing it again. If you were watching the last episode, you saw that on that gold trade we almost about 300, but here we're back to 2,100. So it's like we're not making any progress. So now I decided that I have to keep the money that I'm making instead of just keep on returning it back to the market. And I'm going to start practicing a new practice, which is I'm going to practice catch and release. I call it the catch and release method. What it is that I'm going to put on a trade. If I get stopped out and hit my stop loss, cool. But if it goes to 1:1, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. If I get stopped out, I have no problem with it. I just let it go. I didn't lose anything in that way, so that I can let my trade run. I would like to see my trades run like this one, and run and run and run and watch them until they mature. There's nothing that is satisfying as watching my trades mature. It's like watching a little child grow until he becomes a man. It's one of the most satisfying things you can do as a trader. So I was very happy in holding this 4,000 points move down there, and I feel really good doing it, and I feel like I learned a lot in this trade, and there are a lot of things that I learned during this trade. I was watching Patrick Wieland, and they hit a bullish bias, and I learned something in that live stream, that don't be too dogmatic about your bias. Always be flexible, okay? Especially if you are just looking at a lower time frame. Always keep your bias on the higher time frame. I'm not saying you should always have a bias when you go below, because just look at what the market is doing at the current time, and just live in the now. Okay, don't be trying to force the market to do something that it is not currently doing. Just follow the market and it shall get you to where you're going, like just like swimming in the river. You don't try to swim against the stream, you swim following the stream, and then you slowly move to the bank so that you can escape. So now this is me closing the trade at 4 o'clock, around 5 o'clock. It took some time. From the time that we took that trade, you will have to be very, very patient for this trade to pan out, because most of the time to get a trade like this, you can be trading a lower time frame that is lower than the 1 hour or the H4 time frame. You just have to go into that H4 time frame and be patient, and the profits will come. As long as you're patient, the profits will come. That's all I can tell you, and I am proud of you for holding this trade. I am very, very proud of you. And gold ripped higher yesterday, by the way. Gold continued dripping higher, and I've noticed that gold usually goes up during the night, and during the night I'll be sleeping, so that is something. But the Nasdaq just starts moving during the day, which is a good thing. So that's that. And here I was waiting for the trade to hit my take profit. When you are here, most of the time it feels like it's going to rip and then go back up there, like it's going to rip. But I'd remind myself that it doesn't matter even if it rips. This is not the only trade that you're going to take for the rest of your life. There are many more trades to come that are going to be more beautiful than this one. And remember what I said last time: if she doesn't love you, get out and go and look for somebody else that will love you. I'm not saying that you should just leave everybody, but if you keep on trying and you see that there is no hope in this relationship, just let go and find something that is going to work for you. Okay, find something that is going to work for you. This is the best advice that I can give you. And I'm not relating to real life. If I'm talking about hair, I'm talking about the market. Okay, I'm not talking about it's like philosophy. I'm a philosophical trader, I make my own philosophies. So I got filled there. Those are the losses and the wins, and that's that.